right, guys, what's good? Shout out to you guys. What's up, everybody? Okay, we got to get into some things real quick. I want to just give my thoughts on this because a lot of you guys were asking what my opinion was on this whole Wendy Williams situation. So let's get into it. But before we start, if you are a returning subscriber, well, then you know how this shit goes. You know, we get into some things here, okay? And if you are a new watcher, welcome and hello.
Hello, motherfucker.
Now, we got to talk about my girl. Everybody knows that I'm a Wendy Williams fan. I get frustrated with her ass, but I love, love, love Wendy, okay? Now, the Daily Mail has reported that Wendy Williams' husband's mistress, has allegedly given birth to a baby girl. It's not confirmed if it is Kevin's daughter or not, but they are confirming that she did leave the hospital this past Sunday. Now, what's really, really interesting is the next day, Wendy Williams was spotted without her wedding ring, okay, going into the sober house. And so the internet has been in an uproar. Everybody's been talking about it, and they're wanting Wendy to respond. And quite frankly, I don't think that Wendy is going. Well, she hasn't responded, and I don't think that she's going to respond. And personally, first, I would like to say, I didn't jump on it when the story hit immediately. I seen it, but I wanted to see how she was going to react today, and just so I could make my video on it. And when I seen her on the show, she seemed like she had more energy than she ever had. Like, you want me to be honest with you? Okay, here's what I personally think. I really think that maybe, just maybe, that she just didn't wear her ring that day. Maybe she took the ring off going into the safe house. I mean, that's $100,000, maybe $1 million ring. I don't know if you necessarily want to be walking around with a bunch of drug addicts with your $1 million jewelry on. I mean, that's just a thought for me. I didn't think that it was an issue that she's getting a divorce. Maybe it was just a time where she might have forgot her ring, or she might have just not worn it, and coincidentally, because we are looking for some information, because she's not telling us anything, any little thing that we can grasp, we're going to run with it. Because especially since she said, once you see the ring missing from my finger, then you know we're not together. So now people are paying a lot of attention to her ring finger. So any mishap that comes and she's not wearing her ring, they're immediately going to say that she's maybe headed for a divorce, or it's going to be an issue, even if she could have just damn forgot the ring that day, and just coincidentally that story broke. So that's one thing, because I personally don't feel like Wendy Williams is going to leave her husband. I feel like Wendy has an understanding with her husband. I think she knows about this other woman, but I personally feel as though I don't think she's as stressed or as upset as we think. It's unfortunate, it's sad, but at this point, I really think she's going to be in it for the long haul, and I really don't think she's going to say anything. She has too much stuff invested to say anything. She can't really say anything. Her husband, they probably have paperwork on each other. They have a business together, so there's not much that she can probably say without going through him also. They probably have to agree on certain things. She probably legally cannot speak out against her husband and address certain things. Now, you know what I'm saying? And as far as the baby, well, we'll find out who's the father of the baby. I just don't understand what the purpose is of having a different name on the birth certificate and all this and that if you are going to have the baby. Because I feel like that the baby's mama, the mistress, eventually she's going to be fed up. She's already leaking information to the Daily Mail. It's clearly that it's her. I mean, who else will be getting those photos? So eventually, If the baby is Kevin's, she's going to get fed up and she's going to say something because she wants to be seen. She's tired of being behind the scenes and she has this child now. So that's really going to be interesting. Although I don't think that it's really going to move Wendy one way or another because as long as she doesn't say anything, it doesn't really exist. As long as she doesn't give it any life, then it doesn't exist. It's all he say, she say. We don't see the baby mama. The picture was old. We can speculate all day long, but until we have proof, and even in that, um, even in that retrospect, even if we do have proof, because I mean, it's been proven that they've been together, obviously. Um, Wendy, I don't think is going to leave her husband. I really don't think that she's going to leave her husband. I think she's determined to hold her own. I think that she's not going to let. Um, I don't think she's going to. I don't think she's going to teeter because more importantly than anything, she wants that show, and she knows a lot of people doing commentary talking about her. You know, some of these people are envious of her. Some of these people may just not like her, and some of these people want her show to fail because they may think that they have an opportunity to take her spot. So, and when you're on and when you are in the top position like that, and you are on TV, Wendy cannot sit here and address every blogger or every blog, every tabloid, because that throws her off of her game. She has, at the end of the day, she has to go to work, and she has a job to do. So, she is not going to let what we say affect her work. Her job is there to, when those cameras are on, she's on. I just hope that if this is true, she's getting the right kind of counseling and stuff that she needs. Because if she's not getting the proper care mentally, this could go pretty bad. Because I don't personally foresee uh, the the rumors ever going away. I don't feel like the tabloids are ever going to stop. So just as though she's going to stay with him and she's not going to address anything, I don't see that people are going to let up off the topic. We're going to drag the topic until it's right at her front door and she's forced to address it. And if she doesn't, I feel like the people are going to keep dragging it until she does. So we'll just see who can last the longest. Who can last the longest? But one thing I will say, Wendy Williams is really a boss. And she's a queen in her own right because all this shit is going on and she knows it. And she gets on that camera every day and acts like nothing is happening. Like, it takes a strong person to be able to do that. It really does. I probably couldn't do it without halfway addressing somebody. But the fact that she gets up there and makes you almost think that the shit that you're hearing on the internet is bullshit and lies, is like, that's an art to me. Like, it's crazy how she's able to do that. So I respect her because she is not going. She refuses to be caught slipping off guard. You're not gonna get her. That's because I feel like mentally she signed up for this and she was prepared for this moment. She's prepared. But damn, Wendy, that's a lot going on. Her husband's trash. Her husband is really, really trash. You couldn't be happy though. She couldn't be happy. But my thing is with the woman, I think the woman should just come out. Why isn't the woman? Why? What is the woman? Why doesn't she just come out? That's my whole thing, bitch. If you want to be seen that bad, why don't you just come out and say yes? He's the father. We've been together. Just say it. Don't leak the pictures, bitch. Put it out there. I don't know. I'll be watching this story. It's going to continue to get interesting because Wendy's not going to say anything and we're not going to stop digging. So, I feel like that Sharina is going to get fed up and she's on her way to doing some type of press conference or speaking out. But I think she's waiting for the right deal because let's face it, once she does that, I'm sure all money is going to be cut off. But if she takes the right interview, it might pay her enough. And I'm sure people are out there ready to pay for that interview. That'll be a hell of an exclusive. So we'll be watching. It's going to be very, very interesting how this all unfolds. But like I said, I really think that Wendy Williams got her game face on, and she's not going to let anybody fuck this up for her. Her show was doing great. She's back. She's focused, and I don't feel like her relationship is going to. She's going to let her relationship drama get her off her A game for her show. Because listen, Wendy Williams is up for renewal next year. You know, and she went through a lot these over the past couple of years. She's trying to make sure her show can get renewed. She's not going to. She's not going to fuck up the chances of possibly getting renewed again because it looks like she's mentally unstable. She's not going to do it. She loves being on TV. She loves that she has a talk show more than she probably loves herself, her family, and her husband and her kid. She loves this show. So it's going to be interesting to see how this whole thing plays out. But Wendy, I'm praying for you, girl. Best of luck, girl. But I'm still going to be talking. And we're definitely watching. I mean, the show was good. I mean, even her show was entertaining. But yes, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think that Wendy Williams is doing right by ignoring it? Do you think she should address it? Should the mistress just come out by now? Or do you think that Wendy Williams is a queen and really holding it up and holding down her throne and not letting her personal issues waver her from the goal at hand, and that is having a successful television show and living out her dream? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. It's your boy Armon, and until next time, keep that same energy, and I'll see you soon.